Alright guys, welcome back to another video. We posted one a bit earlier today, which was looking fully at all the skins in depth. So if you're wanting to see just all the new CS skins, I'll have that link down below. But this video is going to be dedicated to a bit of an overall recap of this new, I'd say, great update that we just got, mostly great. And sort of looking to see what that means for the next couple of months, maybe the next few months. What can we expect? The giveaway for today is going to be a field tested chromatic aberration. Normal entry requirements for this: make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below of your favorite thing from this recent update in CS2. The winner will be picked in Discord in a few days' time, so make sure you're in there and can claim the prize. And just while we appreciate some of these new skins a little bit, I want to talk about today's sponsor, which is Predator. You can see on screen now that Predator are hosting a live stream watch party this Sunday, so Sunday the 11th of February. It starts at 3:30 UK time in London, and it's going to be for the IEM Katowice Grand Final. The tickets are £10 for entry. You get a drink and some food with that, and then I think it's going to be like 100 people there, so it's going to be a real nice community feel watching basically the Grand Final for the first big like CS2 event, and potentially the first event that Dunk goes on to win, which kind of be insane. So make sure you check the link in the description. That's where you can go to buy tickets. And then thank you to Predator for sponsoring today's video. And I hope you guys will come to the event, because I'm going to be there. So it'll be pretty cool to see some of you guys in person. Now, I kind of want to do it properly and have a look at the patch notes that came for it. So they've called it a calls to arms, which kind of makes sense, because I'm pretty sure the first stuff we got in CSGO was like arms race and everything. So we actually have arms race back. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We have custom sticker placement. We'll timestamp for that down below, by the way, for all of this. It's kind of the good, the bad, and the ugly that's come with the sticker placements. New weapon case, stickers, and music, which is great. We've covered the weapons in full. Like I say, dedicated video for that, link down below. And then we got some gameplay updates, which I'm interested in, but maybe we'll skim through them in the video. So you can see here, it's not ancient. It shoots using ancient textures, and then we also have baggage back. It says here, arms race has returned. And it's back pretty much as normal. One of the things now is, though, you're going to get a Zeus as well. You can use the knife or Zeus to put people back a tier on the arms race, which is kind of cool, obviously pushing the fact that we're going to have skins for the Zeus, which we do. Then the next thing they have here is custom sticker placement, which you can see they're using some of the new skins for. This overall is cool. I think there's some issues with pre-existing skins and crafts that are going to be there, and potential for future, but overall you can see here, like, the examples they're given are some cool examples to make things fit really nicely. The kilowatt case, like we say, we do a full breakdown of all the skins in a video across the board. I'm like, early things, I'm giving this case like an 8 out of 10 maybe. I think across the board it's super good. Some of the skins are so nice, like the inheritance, and then I actually don't mind the cooking knives. I do find it interesting that they detail it as it's being used in traditional rituals such as webbings or stabbings. A bit of a unique specification there. And then the Zeus now, like, so kind of 2 updates for the Zeus. We have the first Zeus skin in the game, and we're going to be getting more of them. But also now, it can put name tags on it, you can put stickers on them, and it recharges in 30 seconds in all game modes. And then Jackie has also been covering some really interesting stuff on this, where it like makes a sound when it recharges in games. You can actually beat people out by like using the Zeus, dropping it, and having the sound cue go off from a corner, and obviously you've just dropped it in the corner, but people might think you're still there with it. Then we got some new sticker capsules. We got a new sticker capsule with some really cool stickers, honestly. We'll go back through those one by one. And then there's some music kits, which I can't play on the video because we basically get demonetized, but it's in partnership with Night Mode, which is, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's like Jericho's like label. He's made a whole video about it now. Which is super cool to see more of that coming to the game, especially from someone that is so invested in Counter-Strike. And then they've kind of got like some extra things here. We've got like XP overload, which basically, like, whenever you max out your XP for the week, you'll get this like a little logo beside your name, and then like the more weeks you do that continually, the better the logo gets, is essentially what it is. I feel like they could give us more as part of an overload, but I guess, I mean, it's something. And then we've got animations now for also like losing games with different sort of agony of defeat. And then there's like full release notes here, which are a mix of like finishes, changes to the game. They've changed smokes as a refund all button. I'll link this in the description actually if you want to have a full read. But we'll not dive like too far into it now. Like, I would just buy a kilowatt case to be able to like just show the case as it is, but they're currently £7. Obviously, don't buy the cases now. There's no point to. But we can go through some of the key skins. One of the big things is the Kirkenizer in the game. Everyone's saying it's a mix of a Navaja and a Bowie. I think this is going to sit quite nicely in the same sort of range as the Huntsman in regards to like how big the blade is, how it looks. But honestly, some of the animations for this are kind of cool if we can get some of them to pop up here. Like the twisting animation looks kind of cool. So I'm interested to see what price these settle at. Overall, I think these are like a solid mid-tier knife. And I'll just bring up a few of my like favorite picks from the case. Like I say, full video in the link down below if you want to see the full breakdown of my thoughts on every skin. The Inheritance looks absolutely fantastic. We've seen this in the like workshop for the AWP. It was called the Porcelain. They also had finishes for the AK and a couple other weapons. AK got picked. I think this looks fantastic. I want that green AK, but this is basically the close second. Or I said maybe the Cherry Blossom as well. We do have the new AWP, the Chrome Cannon, but I don't AWP that much, and I'm not 100% sold on it, but the Black Lotus looks insanely nice, especially in this warehouse lighting that we can now use. This, with any sort of purple stickers on it, is going to be fantastic, and the fact that you can now use this and like the USP Black Lotus, switch between the two, big fan. It's not my favorite, but we do have to touch on it. This is the first Zeus skin we got in the game. You can see it's actually got the charge thing on the back and everything for it. We should expect to see more of these. I think I wouldn't be surprised if we get like a Zeus package or something, the way we had the Anubis package in the store that we can just mass open. And then just while we're on it, like Jawbreaker's really good. A couple of those I do like are the MP7 Just Smile and the Block 18, but the last like sort of rare skin that I think looks insane is the Jawbreaker. I know some people don't like the graffiti text on the suppressor, but across the board, I'm loving the color palette of this pink, the blue, and then like the yellow. Across the board, it just looks really nice. And honestly, like I've got it with overprint gloves here. Not a horrible combo. But yeah, general consensus is if you do unbox skins now, if you say get it in a weekly drop, you buy the key, you unbox skins, just sell the skins on the Steam market because the prices are going to be crazy for the first day, even the first couple of days, and then like longer term you can buy them back again if you want and you'll have made money, right? Easy peasy. The other thing is, unless you're like Sparkles and Anomaly that have the money to go and open them, I wouldn't be going and buying the cases for like £7 each now plus the key. £10 a case really isn't worth it. Now, the thing we can look at properly in game, and I kind of wish you could do this for cases without owning them, is the ambush sticker capsules. Now, overall, this is like a solid like 9 out of 10 for sticker capsules, if I'm honest. And there's some little notes here. I am going to go through each one. There's timestamps down below if you want me to look at the custom stickers bit. So first one, we'll go blue. We'll go from like the lowest rarity up. So this is fine in the chicken costume. I mean, we've got this for T and CT. I always think these stickers are cool. It'd be nice to see them in holo, but for like just a cheap fun sticker, it's kind of cool. We got the retro Zeus, obviously applied into the old Zeus style. I really like this, if point, please return to. I think this would have been cool in a holo to get a bit more effects, or even a glitter. But you've seen people already do crafts where they put this, like, pointing to the name tag, and the name tag is, like, top frag or the person's name, like that kind of thing. So, I think we'll be able to do some really cool things with this. And even if you're a pro, you can put, like, if found, please return to it, and then have your own like signature for the major on it. Makes sense. Peekaboo obviously played into vents. This one's kind of cool, bringing a game thing into like an actual in-game thing into a sticker. The AK Flip 47, obviously we realized in CS2 we can shoot the ground and do AK flips. I mean, they're playing into some of the stuff that we've started to meme as a community. Easy peasy. This one is what it is. Probably the worst of the blue stickers. Bomber Smoke, yeah, there's going to be some of the wayward guys that are going to enjoy using this one. And I think Angry Tease is the last boy. Again, this is one that I can't envision even like crafting with. So, I mean, the first blues that we have are really good. And we've got this Lotus Glitters. This is the start of the Glitters. Now, this, honestly, I am a big fan of. I think Glitter's got a nice upgrade in CS2. And you can see here, this is getting a lot of colors. I don't know if I would layer this on top of the Black Lotus M4A1S. I think it might be a little overkill, but this is what should be a budget sticker to then use on other crafts and bring skins to life would be really nice. Like print streams, for example, with this could look good. I'm thinking just like a white canvas or a black canvas. I think this Pushing Smokes one also looks so good. This has a lot of effects for a glitter, and obviously there's a whole thing at the minute that you can kind of like rush through smoke. So again, a big fan of that. The Cedar Creek one is what it is. This one doesn't speak too much to me, but this is the start of the holos. And we've also got the Lit Holo, which, I mean, low-key, this is like a recreation of the Copenhagen Flames logo with some text on it. Loving Eyes for you anime lovers out there. We can put these on Bloodsports and all that goodness. We got the Tryhard, which, as you guys know, I am. We try to play some Team CS. Honestly, the holos aren't stellar, but the foils become quite good. So we got the Lost in Smoke. You can see like the chicken, the bomb. You're truly lost in smoke as the character. The On Eco one I think is really nice. This is a green sticker. So I think this is a good green sticker for any crafts. Putting these on the Eco skin itself makes sense. I just like the effect it gets as well. But foils I think look really good in the game at the minute. We've got the Ouchie, which is obviously a gold plaster, but it's a full gold sticker. So I'm interested to see how rare that drops and like what price people put on it. Factory sealed is kind of cool. Obviously, you've got, I mean, what I like here is you've got the kit, you've got the molly, you've got the flash, you've got the rifle with the USP with the suppressor off. Like, it's everything you need for like your main rifle rounds. Like, I really like how they've done that. And then we get the last three, which are just crazy. We got the lenticulars. There we go. I got it right. This one's a movement eye. This is probably my least favorite of the three, but it still looks good. People are saying this on a Vogue Glock would look so good. The econometer. Yeah, econometer. That's it. I am a big fan of this. If this isn't a crazy price, I think I'm gonna have to get this for like a 5.7 or a Glock or something, because I just love this movement on it. And then the last one, which I think, I mean, crafting this on an AK, it's old. I think it's like 1.6 gameplay, moving side to side with an AK as you move around. It's just really cool. Across the board, I quite like this sticker capsule. And we had enough funds on the account to get one, so let's just crack it open and see what it's going to be like. So not open cases, but we are going to open the new capsule. I mean, if I could get a red, like, straight away, that would be cool. Instead, I'm going to get the sticker that I think I might actually like. So maybe we trade that to him when the trade hold ends. But this sort of takes us on nicely to the next thing, which is like the custom sticker. So if I just go to apply sticker here, and I mean, this would be a giveaway skin. Let's say, for example, I wanted to put it on the Tooth Fairy. You can see here, I can move this round however I want, and I can also inspect it as if it's going to be held. So when it's held like this, you can't move it, okay? But when you go back to the inspect weapon model, you can move it around, and you can see I can put this basically anywhere I want. So you can't put it on the end of the barrel, but I can put it anywhere here, okay? Anywhere in the top, anywhere at the back, even like the very bottom corner. You can put it on the stock, you can put it on the magazine. Like, some of the magazines are actually kind of cool for it, because it'll come back every single time. I'm not sure if I can put it on the back. No, I can't. Only Tech 9s and skins like that, where you actually have a back slot, you can put it there. So, if you still want to just use the normal presets, they've got 4 presets still. So there's this one, that one, and this is the A4, obviously, we're looking at. So although we can now do 5x, you can see there, apply sticker 1 of 5. That was the other update. Every single skin now can do 5x crafts. So for example, I'll go and get one of my skins that has like a 4x craft on it, like this red line that's going to be a giveaway. If I can now apply stickers, and I can apply this sticker here, there's not really a preset, right? So I can only click through the 4 presets that actually exist. But I can cover it over another sticker if I want to, or build it in on it. I think it's twist with the mouse, right? So that's to move it. And if I use scroll wheel, yeah. So if I click it and scroll wheel, I can like turn it upside down, for example, and like place it here. So, I mean, in regards to making like unique stickers and everything, this is kind of cool. And obviously, you can just click in to see how it would actually look if you inspected it in game, and if you're using it in game, which I think inspect servers are still going to be super useful for being able to move around with the skin and see it in a mix of lighting. But overall, being able to say, oh, I'm kind of interested in doing this craft, how's that sticker going to look, and just clicking a button like immediately without having to go anywhere else. This is a really nice quality of life add. The one downside of it is, and I'm not going to show them, is we've had people just create really abhorrent, absurd crafts. I mean, Valve surely must have anticipated this, but the general rule we're going to have across the board for like whenever we create sticker crafts, when we discuss them in the Discord, when we discuss them in the stream, if you send in anything that's like racist, insulting, like abhorrent, awful, anything like that, which some people are doing, you're just going to get straight banned, because I think that stuff's absolutely pathetic. Like, there's no need to take like this cool game we have and just make like racist crap to spread around and even to use in game. It's just dreadful. So I mean, that's the good, the bad, and ugly. Another thing is going to be that like people are going to be losing crafts. So we're looking, I mean, I don't have any of them, but say for example this is my 4x craft with 4 Titan hollows on it, for example. We're going to have an impact on like the Cattle 14 market, because people that have done 4x crafts or like 1 of 1, for example, they're probably going to feel the need to have to do a 5 of 5 and or not a 5x craft that then remains like 1 of 1, like stuff like that. So basically, this already limited supply is going to get even more limited with this update. So just interested to see how things like that pan out. Now, I've dedicated a section for the arms race and the 2 maps. I might not actually have gameplay of both, but I'm going to throw up some arms race gameplay now, just so you guys can see it, and you'll at least see what are the new maps and how it looks. So arms race is back in, which is kind of like needed and cool. I think we've had a lack of these more community-friendly things in the game. It is nice to see them get added back. It's a nice first step. I think one of the big things is, though, we need more game modes like this to continue getting added, like the Flying Scoutsman. Like, that's the one example I have on the top of my head. And it'd just be nice to see more and more maps getting added in. I know this alone is a pretty big update, because it came with a lot of game fixes, but the game is like just, they're trying to get the game ready for the major, right? Like, that's what they're trying to do. So it's nice to get all this content update, but primary thing is get the game ready for the major, and then after that, like, we get this influx of content, or during it we get this influx of content, and that's fine. So super cool to have it back. It's nice just to have a more casual mode you can play. It obviously helps you work towards your like XP for the week and all that goodness, but there's not too much there. But I'm just gonna let the gameplay play, actually, so you might end up seeing both maps. because I want to talk about what we can expect like next. Like, I gotta preface, this is not like financial advice, it's not market manipulation, this is what can we expect. So one thing we do know is, and I'll try and put the images on screen now, whenever CS2 came out, we got a update to the logos for both Overpass and Inferno, and that's because the maps were remade for Source 2, and it wasn't just a case of, here's a lighting feature. Like, Nuke obviously got a good upgrade, like decent lighting upgrade and everything, but there's no new logo for it, for the actual map, and there's no actual huge gameplay changes. Overpass got a full rework, some lineups or smoke changes, stuff like that. So it's a full new map, as is Inferno. Like, fully created from scratch, updated maps. And they updated the logos with those, which means we have to get new collections. But the reason I'm saying this is, if you are like excited for this case, but you're wondering like, I really need it, like, I don't know, say you want like a yellow Emperor S, for example, and you're really disappointed that Valve didn't add one, keep in mind that before the major starts, we have to get both an Inferno and an Overpass collection, and that's another reason why I'm saying, like, don't go rushing to buy the skins now from this kilowatt case, because they're naturally going to go down in price as we get more supply, but also they're not going to be the newest CS2 skins for like too long, because we have two new collections that need to come. Now, if I'm somehow wrong in this and Valve don't release collections, I'll be really surprised, because their normal trend is like a new logo on a new map means new collections. So I think we're almost guaranteed to get both of those. Whether or not they get paired with an operation is kind of the up in the air element right now. I personally wanted to see both collections at it with a general case and an operation. We kind of got half of that, right? We know the collections are still coming. We got the new case and the new stickers and all the new updates. We still don't have an operation. I think they'll release the two collections as they are, and sort of release then like the viewer pass for the major, and then they'll probably release an operation after the major. Like, at least from a marketing standpoint, it makes sense to sort of not put all your eggs in one basket for one time period. We've got a case now that brings the buzz back up for the game. Everyone gets excited. We've got the RMR starting next week, so if you're like a fan of the esports side, you've got like basically 2 weeks worth of content of like the run up to the major. Then okay, you've got the hype of the major around the corner. We get basically after the RMR, right? They drop collections to help the hype for the major. The major happens, it's great. Everyone's opening like souvenir packages or doing pick'ems like in the game. And then after that, we get an operation. That kind of makes sense. So I'd say that's what we could expect over the next couple of months. One thing that I'm interested to see if they do is, I think, huge expectation that we should be getting Doppler finishes for some skins for the likes of the skeleton knife. So we're still missing Gamma Doppler on some and Doppler on others. It's more likely to give us the Doppler finishes before Gamma Doppler. So what I'm interested to see is when the operations come, is that when we're going to get like Doppler finishes at it or not? A little bit uncertain on that. But I'd say that's pretty much where we're at now for like Counter-Strike 2. I think this was the much needed update that we really needed to get, and sort of breathe a bit of breath of fresh air into the game, get a bit of excitement going again. The skins obviously look crazy. I would love to do an unboxing, but as I say, nearly £10 to open one case, so we're going to have to wait a little while for those to come down. But I do have my eye on like 3 or 4 of the skins that I would like to pick up, but I'm going to wait until after the major, or unless there's a crazy price drop. And that's the suggestion I have for you guys too. So, going to stop the waffling at this point. I'm going to end it. We're just really happy that we got the new update. Honestly, I'm absolutely loving it. I just want to see like again the inspect stuff. I like being able to go in and just do this. Flick between the two is so nice. It's going to help for whenever we're inspecting crafts as well. If you guys are sending me links and I open them into the Steam Inspect, I should be able to click through your like gen code crafts for this, which is super handy. Now, outside of that one, guys, thank you very much for watching. This is the giveaway prize. Like we mentioned, it's a field test of Chromatic Aberration. Entry requirements are hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below of your like favorite feature, your favorite new thing with this update that came into Counter-Strike 2. And the winner will be picked and announced in Discord in a few days' time. And then the final thank you to Predator for sponsoring today's video. You can see on screen now the live stream watch party on the 11th of Feb at 3:30. You can buy tickets with the link down below. IEM Catavi's grand final. I'll be there. £10 entry. You get a drink and food with that. I'm super looking forward to it, and hopefully I'll see you there. Outside of that one, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.